Hello, welcome to the vlog this week. And I know it's been a couple weeks since I've done a vlog, and there is reason for that. And some of that reason is the fact that I've been working a lot. Home Depot has got me just going 40 hours a week, which I enjoy because the extra money is nice. The trailer park's got me doing this, that, and the other thing. Plus, I've got family. So that's a lot going on in a short amount of time, which doesn't leave me a lot of room to be recording videos for those few people that are watching my videos, which I thank you. Um, but if you notice the colored lights behind me, and that's because I'm getting ready to shoot my next video. There's my camera right there and some of the lights. And over here is the lights for this, and see how bright that is. So I'm getting ready to shoot my next video, and I'm going to be talking about point and shoot cameras and giving my opinion on what they're good for if you choose to go that route. And it's just me being me. You know, nothing special, no expertise, no specs, nothing like that. Just me showing my opinion of what I like about these point and shoot cameras. And I hope you guys enjoy that video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to keep my shit together. My kid just graduated freaking junior high, which I'm really proud of. You know, he's set his path. He's going into some kind of civil air, junior air defense, which I think is really cool because, you know, I don't dig the fact when parents tell their kids that they have to go into the path that they went into. And oh my God, I was trying to use this as an example in my video of point and shoot cameras and I missed it, but I used an action for. But I don't like it when parents choose their paths for their kids. I love it when kids choose their own path, you know, because it makes them stronger and better people, I feel. You know, I mean, sure, there's some kids that go rogue and they do what they want and it doesn't turn out for the best. But then you have kids that do really great things when they choose their own path. So if you're a parent out there that says a kid has to do this or a kid has to do that, then you're screwing up. A kid shouldn't have to do what you tell them they need to do. Do they should do what they feel is right. You know, and that kills me. But my kid, he is an amazing little monster and he's doing right. And I'm so impressed with who he's become. Because as a parent, you don't know what your child's going to do or be. You can only hope for the best. And, you know, a lot of parents want a helicopter on their kids. They want their kids to do as they see as right instead of making their own choices. And it just blows my mind how a parent can't do that with their child. So for my kid to become who he is, you know, with as much influence of art and creativity that's around him, and he's choosing this path of military, it blows my mind because it shows that he thinks for himself. You know, as Nuclear Assault said, why don't you think for yourself? He is. So, but how are you guys doing out there? I had a fit of rage recently, which I'm going to be making a video about because I don't know if any of you know this, which if you follow me on TikTok, you do. I was an abuser. Not of substance, of my family. And I talked about that a lot. And I ended up taking some NyQuil. And apparently NyQuil has a side effect of moodiness because my kid did something fucked up and I should have yelled. I should have got on to him about it. But the way I yelled at him, the way I went at him was unjustifiable. And the only thing I found that I did any different in my life was take some NyQuil. You know, because my wife advised me to take NyQuil, and you know, she knows medical, she knows medicine, like my kid's ex-wife, my ex-wife, my kid's mom does, and I trusted her in that, and you know, which I should have, but we found out that something like NyQuil isn't a good thing. A friend of mine named Murphy, he he said it like this: "Drunk Murphy's good, hangover Murphy's bad," and he described it best as NyQuil being a hangover. And he's not wrong. I never want to go there again. I've tried hard to fight against me being an abuser ever again because it is not a fun path to be on. And I am going to be doing a video on that. Like, for those who don't know, if you are an abuser, you're in an abusive relationship, the person you're in a relationship with will always make excuses for your actions. But the reality is, unless the abuser knows what they're doing, they'll never change. And so I'm going to be doing a whole video on that. I did a whole series on TikTok of it because there was a guy on TikTok who was abusing his girlfriend live on TikTok and she was defending him. So I'll go into that a little bit more in depth when I do it's going to be a more serious video than I usually do. So anyways, that is what I've been up to. Those are the things I'm working on. I'm going to be working on like comparing vlogging cameras to one another. At like when I was working at Home Depot, I snuck my cameras in and took some shots there. And oh, the results, thank God it wasn't a long-term test, because I probably would have lost 4 or 5 cameras just because of like the concrete and stuff. I'm going to be doing a comparison on like this Luminex with current vlogging cameras, because this one's like 10 years old. And do you really need to spend the money on a good vlogging camera? You know, like, can you get one cheap from 10 years ago to use it versus anything else? And then we're going to be doing a toughness test on these old kid cameras, or these cheap old, you know, $20 and $15 kid cameras. And I think I'm going to be putting a picture of myself on here, because when I was yelling at my kid unjustifiably, she came out and yelled at me, and rightfully so. And I had a nightmare the next night yeah, I had a nightmare the next night of her punching me and stuff, which I deserved. So anyways, those are the videos that are coming up. We got a lot of other things coming up, and this is just a vlog to kind of keep you up to date. I will try to get another one out next week if things go good. So check you later.